my family, I found we were very loud. We were a very loud family.
Yeah, weren't you the loudest family on the street? Known as
Literally, we were definitely the loudest on the block. And yeah, I just remember we were always laughing. It was, you know, we were always about music. There's a lot of music in the family. Dad played the electric guitar in church. And
the electric guitar in church. What kind of church did you go to? Because I've never been to a church where there's an electric guitar.
We had electric guitar and bass. So we had a whole band in our studio, which was at church growing up, and we used to begin obviously the service with a song and finish the service with a song. And Dad always used to get up and jam with the band, and me and my sisters would get up and we would sing hymns in language, obviously.
Oh, wow.
So the whole service would be spoken in Indonesian, Bahasa, and we would read in the language and sing.
So can you speak Bahasa?
Bisa bahasa sedikit saja, which
I said,
I can speak a little bit.
Wow, that sounds so cool. Because we want to go and go and do a stint in Indonesia, and we want our kids to learn Bahasa.
Yeah,
so it's so cool. We've got books in English and Bahasa.
It's a beautiful language, and you know, I think that's kind of where I grew to love music even more, because I could sing in English, but I could also sing in language.
How many languages can you speak?
Just 2.
That's impressive. You're technically bilingual.
Yeah.
I'm like 1, barely even that.
Yeah.
My mum's like, you don't pronounce your words properly, you can't even speak 1 properly.
But you know, I guess from my mum's side as well, with the Aboriginal background, there's definitely a lot of strong culture there, you know, from her upbringing, and.
Because your dad is Indonesian.
Dad is Indonesian.
Your mother's Aboriginal. How did these two people meet?
In Darwin, crazy enough, was actually at an outdoor cinema, like a deck chair cinema. They met and locked eyes, and it was go, go, go.
Really? From the get-go?
Yeah.
How cute's that?
Yeah, it's really cute. The story is quite amazing as well. I mean, you know, Mum had her first child at 15. She got married at the age of 15, and
were they married when they were 15?
Yeah,
and they're like a full Notebook success story.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story, and I look at Mum and Dad and just kind of go, you know, think about, you know, how, you know, we got our energy, our soul, our spirit from them, and you know, just loving life. And they've always been about, you know, being together and supporting one another. And I guess that's what our house was full of. It was full of love, and you know, we had our little fight moments. And,
well, with 5 girls.
Yeah, 5 of us. You know, there was all screaming and pulling the hair. But at the end of the day, it was we loved each other, and we'd always kind of realised that it was wrong. That, you know, we would do anything for each other. And that was the key to our upbringing, really.
Can you imagine at 15 starting your family and then having 5 kids? Yeah,
you know, it's crazy too. I think, you know, watching Mum and have her sharing her life experience with us, and how she had to, you know, also her 4 sisters looking after each other when their parents passed away. So, you know, my mum's had a pretty difficult upbringing, not knowing both of her parents alongside of her sisters, and you know, being brought up by the extended family, so uncles and aunties, and not really knowing who their parents were. I think that's...
Did they pass when she was really young?
Yeah, when she was 10, and yeah, so, you know, not really having a mum and dad around to kind of give her that advice. So for Mum, I think having that opportunity to give us everything and being, you know, such a strong woman really stood out. She's basically the rock in our family. She's the strongest one.
She's the matriarch.
Yeah.
Because you have said that you didn't have much money when you were growing up, but your parents would still try, you know, try and get you to auditions or give you those amazing opportunities. That's
the special part about the journey that I've taken, and just realising that, you know, Mum and Dad went to the extent of, without having money, borrowing money, and making sure that, you know, they gave it back. you know,
Isn't
when
it
they
incredible? Because
Yeah.
I'm like got 2 kids. There's no chance that I'm giving up like my makeup and stuff for them to have. But I look back and I think it because my mum was a single mum, and I vividly remember she took us to the show, my sister and I, and we were like, we want these show bags, like all you want is show bags. And she's like, no, no, no. And I remember going, like yelling at her saying, give us those. And she looked at me and she said, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
And that's when I realised, oh, we don't have extra money to get things like that. But you never felt like you missed out.
Never, never. That's exactly what we felt as, you know, girls running around and just sharing things. We're 1 of 5 girls, so we pretty much got all the hand-me-downs.
And you were the last.
Yeah, second last.
Were any of your clothes intact when you still got them, or second last?
Yeah, we're pretty holy.
How funny.
But I loved it. I loved being able to share clothes with my sisters. I mean, there were moments where I'd sneak in my 3rd oldest sister's room. By that time, the two older sisters had moved out, and she got the good room, and me and my little sister had to share the same room that, you know, we've always been in. And I remember sneaking into her room and looking through her wardrobe and going, oh, I love that, I'm going to wear that to school today. And coming home was just ruthless. It was it was like, Mom, she's wearing my clothes. And it was just ended up in tears. It was like, and I felt so bad, but at the same time I was like,
you got the day, you got it.
I got it.